Welcome to Living Ultra with Harvey and Kelly, where we talk about all things ultra running. But today, what are we going to talk about? Not ultra running.
No, it sort of relates too, honey.
It is kind of like an ultra.
Well, yeah, absolutely. We met through an ultra, and we got married. So we're going to talk about our wedding.
We're going to talk about our wedding. So neither of us have really shared a ton of video or pictures from the wedding. We've had people ask about it, and we just thought, why not do a quick video, just kind of show everybody some pictures.
And so with that, what do you feel like were your favorite parts?
Favorite parts of the wedding? Well, I did like that we had it at Hocking Hills. Hocking Hills is the state park here in Ohio, and I live 30 minutes from Hocking Hills, so I've kind of grown up running around that area, and you have came to really love the area in the last 10 years, so it seemed like...
Absolutely. And so we wanted to have a small wedding. It kind of grew in size. I think we started thinking of maybe 35, 40
Yes.
people, and we ended up having a wedding 60 people. And so originally we were going to plan it for the front yard. We have a little bit larger front yard, but not that much larger. And it just seemed like it was a low-key way of doing it, also including all of our family. But ultimately we decided on having it at the lodge because it was actually comparable in price to all the rental equipment that we would have with the front of the yard, and it was much more convenient getting family members in one spot.
In one place, yeah. So it's nice. So probably the location's probably my favorite part. And
absolutely.
Wait, I do another favorite part. Do you want me to say both my favorite parts, or?
I don't know what your favorite part is, but the other thing was a big part of having the wedding at the Hocking Hills Lodge was that they had a chef that had experience and was excited to make a vegan wedding. So I loved the vegan wedding we had.
Nice.
We had amazing spread, and honestly, I would say no less than maybe literally 20 people who were vegans as well as non-vegans said they absolutely loved the food. So that was fun. And the cake, the wedding cake.
Yes, the wedding cake. So
from
PattyCake Bakery,
which is a all vegan bakery up in Columbus, and the wedding cake was the best wedding cake I've ever had in my whole life. So that was a lot of fun too.
Yeah. So Harvey did really do a lot of the planning and communicating and everything, which I was grateful for because it just was not something that I could take on at that time. So he really planned everything.
I became a wedding planner.
He did. He became a wedding planner.
It worked out all right.
There were just a couple of things that I did.
You did help on some big items.
Yeah, there were a couple of things that I really felt passionate about having it the way that I kind of wanted. So my friend Nicole did all of the flower arrangements on the tables, my bouquet, my daughter's bouquet. I also wanted a really different, unique cake topper, and I wanted a, what's it called? It goes on your head. What's that thing called? A crown. Yeah, I wanted a floral crown, so thanks to JewelWeed in Franklinton for doing those flowers.
Yeah.
And then the other thing that was really special to me is I wore my mom's wedding dress that she wore when she married my dad back in 1976. So
I think it was 74, wasn't it?
No,
76? Was it 76?
76.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
1976.
Yeah, so, it had tons of character. And
very vintage.
Yeah, I loved it. I really loved that you did that too. It was really nice.
Yeah. So my parents would have probably never have guessed that they would have a daughter 2 years later that would end up wearing that same dress.
Right.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Cool.
And also a lot of fun having my friend Mike Trimpe, who's joined me on lots of adventures as photographer, including Big's Backyard Ultra. He was our photographer for the whole event. And then my other friend who's been my crew on Badwater, Alex Bruns, he and his wife have a timing company as well as DJ business, and he DJ'd the event. And just all of the close family and friends that came to the wedding, One of my favorite things, I'll say one last thing, was at the end of our ceremony, we actually had a photo with everyone who was present at the wedding. Like we just had everyone, we moved down with a group, and then Mike took a photo of the whole group.
Yeah,
and
so
like,
that
that
was really
was
cool.
something, I don't know if I've ever been to a wedding that did that before, but
Yeah.
I love that aspect.
That was very neat.
Yeah.
So we're gonna share some video and some pictures from our wedding, June 1st.
Yes, and this is thanks to my nephew-in-law, Ryan, who Kwiatek, and my niece Haley, who actually also put together the video for this. So thank you to you both as well, and to everyone that sent us all the lovely messages.
Yeah.
It means a lot. So
Yeah.
we're excited to share.
All right, thank you.
And Harvey and Kelly, do you affirm that even as you face together the challenges and opportunities that you're bound to encounter as a married couple, will you respect each other's individuality and support your respective growth needs and wishes?
We do.
It's often been noted that marriage is one of the most complex and rewarding of human endeavors. This duality manifests in many ways. Your partner's most innate qualities may be the one moment what endears them to you, and yet at another time may be a source of vexation. I urge you to develop the perspective that will allow you to always remember what drew you to your spouse, and let it spark that feeling once again.
Whatever is most important in your life can be the source of your greatest reward, but that reward must be earned with patience, compassion, and an endless store of goodwill. And knowing you two, got a lot of all of that. Treasure one another. Be your partner's rock when they feel fragile. Soothe them when they're anxious. Rejoice in every small victory. And celebrate the big ones as the milestones they are.
May we please have the rings?
Harvey and Kelly have chosen to exchange rings as a sign of their commitment. These rings have been forged from precious metals. And I'll pause there because these two have more rocks and precious metals than any people I've ever met. And carefully crafted to fit their respective fingers. Their innate timeless value and the significance bear through their role in this ritual will serve as a reminder to Kelly and Harvey of the binding promises they are about to make before us.
Harvey, please place this ring on Kelly's finger and make your vow to her.
Today, we join our life's adventures, and the hope and joy your love creates makes me a better man. I'm committing with all of my breaths I have to supporting you, being your friend, and the best husband I can be to you. I love you authentically and trust your guidance. I promise to love you for who you are and for who you are yet to become. I promise to nurture your dreams and help you reach them. As our two families become one, I am so excited for our new adventures together. I vow to love you forever and ever.
Mama?
Kelly, please place this ring on Harvey's finger and make your vow to him.
Harvey, I think I dreamt you up when I was like 12 years old. I had an idea of what I wanted a partner to be like. I had a vision of what my marriage would look like, the qualities that that person would possess,
even down to the interactions that they would have with me. Later in life, I decided that I would only choose a partner that met those expectations and standards that I set so very long ago. Also in that same moment, I decided that I was okay being single for the rest of my life. Why, you might ask? Because my expectations and standards are so high, I knew the probability of finding somebody that met those expectations was slim to none. Until I met you. You met my expectation, and you met another expectation, and another expectation. Harvey, you are the perfect partner for me. And you bring out the very best in me. You're our magnificent role model for Blake, and for Tucker, and for Iver. And we all love you very much, and we welcome you into our family. Right? Yes. I love you for your curiosity. I love you because of your zest for life. And I love your unwavering quest for longevity and quality of life. I promise that your wins are my wins. I promise that your challenges are my challenges. I promise to love you and support you for as long as we both shall live. Thank you for being you, but more importantly, thank you for letting me be me.
By the power vested in us by the state of Ohio, and through the witnesses all here present, we now pronounce you husband and wife, and you may exchange a sign of your affection.
It is my distinct honor to present to you for the first time, Mr. and Mrs. Harvey and Kelly Lewis.
Yeah.